Hi, it's Alma B, and I will be doing a voiceover for DayZ. So I'm on PVE and Sakhal, and I haven't played it in ages. So this is me really throwing myself into the deep end and going on the cold map. Let's see how close to death I do get. I will try and give helpful hints and tips along the way, as well as kind of what I do. So right now my priorities are to find fire, so matches or a lighter, warmer clothes, and a fishing rod or rope and hook. Ideally for the fire, you don't want to have to make your fire starter kit, but sometimes you do. So you need the fire to keep yourself warm. You need the warmer clothes, obviously, to get your temperature up and keep yourself warm. And 95% of the food on the map is frozen, so finding a rod or making one will help as soon as possible, because basically you either got to wait for the food to defrost, which can take ages, or you can just catch a fish and cook it straight away and you've got instant food. These bushes are the ones that provide you with a stick as well as short sticks. So here, as you see, I've got a stick and a long stick and a short stick. You make the short sticks well, if you combine with them, you can make them into a fishing hook. So I'll take one of them. If I find another fishing hook, then obviously I'll go for it. Here's me having a little fight. See how it says it's frozen. It's blue, so that means it's frozen. That's frozen too. And now I have all the bits to make a fishing rod. I'll make that in a minute. My camera angle, for some reason, I don't know what I did to it. I actually hit a button and my camera angle went absolutely annoying. So I end up actually logging off in a minute, as it says on the screen. I log off and then I basically come back on straight away just to reset my screen, as it was bugging me and annoying me. There you go, so I'm back. So you basically just got to try and find as much as you can to help you survive. I like DayZ. It's a good strategy game. I do play PVE. I could go on official servers, but I can't bother to die all the time. I tend to die because I'm not quick enough with the guns, whereas I think PVE you can just play a lot like it's you against the environment, so you're only as good as you can be. So right, so here's a little tip for you. If you crouch or approach very quietly, you can stab them from behind and it doesn't alert them, so they don't make the noise that upsets, like that makes all the others come around you, which is very, very handy. So here as well, I found a meat cleaver and a t-shirt. I'm going to use the t-shirt to make some rags, so I can make some hand coverings. You need hand coverings because when you cut up fish, etc., if you don't, your hands will get covered in blood. If you've got no water either, you can't wash your hands. So you have to make hand coverings ASAP, otherwise you're buggered, basically. So I'd say your first 10 minutes or so will be basically you scrounging around whatever area you have spawned in. Unfortunately, I have spawned at night, so it is a little harder to see the map at times. I'm just, as I say, going around collecting drinks and cans and everything. You can put the cans in front of a fire once you've lit one, and they will slowly defrost. They do take ages, though. I would probably say half hour, 45 minutes of actual game in real life time, not game time. I don't know how fast these days go on DayZ. But yeah, so you're just collecting. Tape is good for sorting your clothes out, and also if you can find one, you can also put a bottle and tape together to create a silencer. Right, so at this point, there's no point of going fishing yet because it's way too cold for me. I need to buy more clothes. But obviously my food and etc. is going down a little bit. You can keep hearing my character shivering, bless her. If you ever get caught with zombies, you can hide in the greenhouses and kill them from that way. Or climb up on a car. That's another little hint that I can give. Right, so I've found tracksuit top. That's a little bit better heating wise. It's still only medium, so I'm still cold, but it's better than my t-shirt. Greenhouses also sometimes contain vegetables or tomatoes, etc. That I think they defrost a lot quicker, if I remember rightly. So it's a bit easier. At the moment, I've not got a lot of space for weapons, so I'm kind of just going to shovel around more weapons as and when I see them. Okay, so here there's a little advice. Rags can also be used for bandages, but you do need to disinfect them. There's disinfectant around randomly. I always disinfect my rags as I kind of go along if I keep them on me. And also they can be used in the fire alongside wood or bark. You're best off not using them just on their own because they will not stay lit for very long at all. Ooh, a warm can. So when it's orange, that means it's warm and you can drink it straight away, which is very, very handy. This is now going to keep us topped up a little bit. We actually do have a water stream bit nearby us on this part of the map. They are on up a little path on this. I don't know why. For some reason, my screen glitched there. God knows. But yeah, so the streams are not like on the normal map where you have a little like in the middle of the village or whatever, or the middle of the areas. You have to kind of go up a little beaten path, little pathway, and then you basically find like this little shed. So I have just found a water bottle, but I need the water to defrost out of it. So I'd need to get rid of the water that's in it to be able to use it. Right. I need his bag, don't I? Be handy. Here I am just shuffling a little. Oh, there's the old biddy. Some of them are very feisty zombies, I do find. Yeah, so he's got a bag that's not too bad. I think it's 42, is it? Oh no, 30. Sorry, space. I forget. I used to play DayZ ages ago where the bags were ridiculous, like sizing. They massively overhauled them. I think they used to be a 42er and now it's 30 to make it a bit more realistic. I get why they did it, but also it doesn't help sometimes. Right, so here is the beaten path I was on about. So as you can see, it's quite far away up the path a lot of the time that you have to go. The water is more sparse. It looks literally, I call it a dog kennel. Literally looks like a little dog kennel. And it won't let me use that water at the moment. As I say, I completely forgot when I was recording it that you have to have a defrosted bottle to be able to fill it. If you have a glass bottle, that one is fine. You can fill that one up, but I've got a plastic bottle. So because the plastic bottle, I have to unfill it first to then fill it up again because you don't want the stuff that's in it already because you don't know what's in it. It could be poisonous. So you have to either have fluorine tablets to put in it or thingy or empty it. Right, so I've got a full belly. I'm just giving myself that little bit. So that'll help me at the moment. So I'm not yellow now for food. Right. So here I'm cutting bark down. I'm just going to make my own fire starter kit. I'm doing that just due to the fact that I'm literally not going to be able to find a lighter in this little area. If I've not found one now, I'm not going to find one in this area. And I kind of need to get my heat up because as you can see at the end, my health is starting to go down. My health is only, well, it's a quarter gone. So it's not the best and it's going down as well because the colder you can get hypothermia and everything in this. It is one of them where you don't realise in this game that you literally can get so poorly. You get colds very easily. I get a cold at one point, and then that means that you're sneezing everywhere, and it sets off the zombies. It's just one of them. Right, I'm just having a bit of a browse around, aren't I? Change my traz into some jeans instead of khakis or whatever they are. They were cropped trousers that I had on, which does not keep you warm. Right, so here I'm literally setting my fire. I've had to use a short stick mixed with bark, and that gets you a fire hand drill kit is what it's called, and that will keep you alive if you can't find matches. So trying to do that when it's raining won't work because your wood would be too wet. You okay, Ella? My little one's just coughing, bless her, while I make this, and she's just chilling. So right, so my character will now warm up a bit, and hopefully it will make my health go up a bit. So as you heat up, I tend to put all my drinks on the floor, which I have done, and then fix yourself up. If you're on a PvP server, I don't know what your luxury is of doing that. I'm assuming you have to be a bit more stealthier with it. PvE it's a lot easier because you just know the fact that people aren't allowed to shoot you. Obviously, you have the odd. I've had the odd time where I've been shot and killed because someone has legit forgot that it's PvE and shot me. I had it one time where I was literally saving someone with bandages because they got knocked out and their friend came in and shot me and killed me. I was like, yeah, great. And I'm pretty sure they got banned off that server, but oh well, their fault for being so trigger happy. But yeah, so I've now been able to pour my water out so I can go fill my water bottle up again, which we'll go do in a minute. The stones that are there, we use them to sharpen up the knives. They're quite handy to have right now because obviously weapons are a bit sparse. We need to find more bullets, as the gun that I have is they have 0.22 bullets in, whatever they're called. So at some point we'll find it. Right, there's a potato. Put that in my bag. You have to peel the potato before doing anything with that, which I forget in a bit. Yeah, there's forever little areas. It's taken ages to get light on this map. I must have literally started just as it turned night because it's taken absolutely forever. I'm just going to pick up that other firelight pit that I started because I'll use that for when I go fishing, etc. Right, so now I can fill up my bottle. I always fill it up, drink again, drink till you're full, and then fill it up again so that you just at premium for your drink. I think as long as you keep your drink up, then your food will naturally just like stay at yellow. So when your food goes to red, that you buggered. At the moment, I don't seem too bad on stuff, but it can change in a heartbeat. All you need is like 2 zombies to attack you, not being able to fend, not being able to jump up somewhere, and you die. Or get very hurt, which I'm pretty damn sure I do several times in this video. Because, you know, it is the way of life, isn't it? It's the way of DayZ life. I also wish the server was like the stamina was like unlimited. I do love unlimited stamina servers because you do get annoyed. Oh, see, I'm hiding in the shed. Not shed, greenhouse to save me, as it does help you. Yeah, when you have unlimited stamina, you can just go so many more places. I made the mistake as well of running all the way down here. I get my rod out. I realise I haven't got any fish. Not fish. I haven't got any worms. You need worms. I completely forgot about it. I'm like, oh, I have to go. Because good luck in trying to fish without any worm on your thing. It would take ages. It does damage, really damage your like knife or whatever. So you do have to be careful. At some point, in the map, well, just in the map in general, I should say, you will find a, I don't know what they're called, a rig or a jig or whatever they're called, that will basically not need a worm for it when you're fishing, and it is so handy. So very, very handy. And it just means that you don't have to stop all the time to get a worm. Like now, I've just took 2 worms, and I'll go get a couple of fish. Because obviously we're needing to do it. careful you don't also fall in the water, because you ain't getting out of that and you're going to die. You'll get very, very cold and pretty much be buggered. So when you fish, you basically just have to wait for the circle to go around, then you'll see it slightly tug. When it tugs, you then release with R2 or whatever button it is for computer. I've got the controller in because I'm on PlayStation for this game. So as you've seen just there, it does it, and then it will grab it. Sometimes you don't have fish, you have like boots or something along them lines. I hate when that happens because it just feels like a waste of your time. It's not the quickest fishing wise. Like sometimes it does take a little while for you to get your fish, and you can be sat there. You're best off not doing it in the rain. Right, so this one I've actually ended up with some red caviar with mine. So I've ended up eating that now because you can. My fish is chilly but not frozen, and basically I just need to go and cook it. So I don't know how many fishes you get out of it before you have to put another worm on. I can't remember if it's every time or every other time, but you basically have to have a little storage of worms. It's handy when you find a jig or whatever it's called, when you have the little bait thing that already has it on, so that you don't have to deal with that. I think I find one of them later on in the video. They are really handy. Your fishing rod is the most handiest thing you can have at the start when playing on this map. On the other map, it doesn't matter as much because you can find food easier. It's not cold. This, if you can't find food, you're buggered. You will die. And you will go cold. You will go slow. You will go cold. You will die. I think the first time I played this map, I died within 5 minutes because I purely couldn't find fire. I couldn't find clothes. The food was frozen. I literally couldn't find anything to actually help me, and my character was like, nah, dead. So your best bet, you just need to get a fire set as soon as possible, kind of utilise that, warm yourself up as well, because then it stops you from getting a cold, because you will get ill from it. So, like here, I'm now going to cook my fish. I'm probably trying to defrost my... Actually, I think, yeah, I'll cook my potato too. I make the faux pas of not peeling my potato here and thinking, why can't I attach it? Just purely, as I say, I haven't played it in ages. I've got to say, it's probably been a good 6 months. I think I went on it for an hour about 3 months ago. And I was like, nah, I can't be asked. And then, obviously, this time I fancied a quick go. So, right, so I've got my fire going. I'll put my bark in there because I can't really afford to use my... Well, I don't think any of them would cut down any logs or anything. Logs burn the longest, but then you can have bark. So you got light bark and dark bark, and then you have rags or paper you can use as well. You can use... What else can you use? That one looks like bandages, but I'm just assuming... I don't know what that one is. I've never used that for it. But yeah, so basically you've got a few bits that you can set on fire. Paper will only literally light for about half a second. Not even that. It's not really worth lighting it for it, but I suppose it will get it going if you've got nothing else to use. So as you can see here, I'm just literally waiting for it. It tells you on there, so that said it was baked then. You just gotta wait for it to cook and then place it straight into your bag, or you can put it on the floor to cool down quicker. If you try and eat it now, your character will go, and pretty much like burn her mouth. And then that makes, it doesn't make her poorly, but obviously her health goes a little bit down because you've burnt her. It's quite a clever game in that way, of like knowing that. So now I've got 4 bits of fish. That should keep me going for a bit. I've got my potato, which I'll wait to cool down. That bit of fish, see how it's orange and not red? Red means absolutely sweltering, don't touch me, don't eat me. Orange means you can eat it, it's warm, so it's not too bad. I'm not going to eat just yet, I'm going to wait for it to cool down just a smidge. Let's see where I go. Don't need to go too far, do I? I'm getting attacked though, and I have a feeling it's not going to end well. More just because I can't. Yeah. Oh no. Oh god. Yeah. Sometimes that happens. I will admit that's probably one of my bad things. Oh, there's me just showing you what server I'm on. But yeah, I'm not the best at avoiding the zombies at times. Sometimes I can. Other times it's just flat out like that. Just then is a nope. So my character's passed out. Now she's okay. I've got one for the blood. One for the blood is like minor. Two is like, yeah, you're probably gonna empty out quite quick and you need medicine. Three, you're pretty fucked. You might as well just go home. You might as well just chuck yourself in the sea and get hypothermia. Yeah, in all fairness, I thought my health would have gone down more then because I literally was against 3 zombies. But I won't complain. I will literally let the DayZ gods look after me. What am I doing here then? Right, so I'm just sorting myself out. Sometimes you have to. Hopefully it starts getting a bit lighter soon because, as I say, on this map, it seems to, I think I logged on when it was pretty much just turning to night / is night. And it's one of the maps where it's longer nights. Not lot longer nights, but the nights are long instead of short. Some maps do alter the timings on it. You get longer days, shorter nights. And also your stamina stays up. Obviously here, my stamina is going to keep on going up and down. I'm trying to keep like I try and... Oh, matches. So I did get matches in the end. Just at the wrong time. So here, you'll see the fact that I'll go absolutely all to the floor, running-wise. But then obviously you get out of breath, so you have to keep the character going up again. But you don't want to waste... You don't want to exert your character too much running. Because if you're not careful, if you meet a group of zombies and you've literally ran and knackered yourself out, you ain't going anywhere. They are going to hurt you and you are going to die. So it's just purely like you've kind of got to work it out for stamina. I know on the official maps, I think they do just have normal stamina like this map. But as I say, a lot of the custom servers that lovely people make and sort out have unlimited stamina. And it is so much better. Like this one, the more I carry, the heavier, the more my stamina will go. So you have to be wary of that. You'll see it probably further on that when I start getting more and more, your bag does get heavier and the bar goes shorter. Right, here, I'll stop rambling now. So here is what do you call it? A firehouse. I don't know why that went out my head then. Yeah, this is a firehouse. You normally get some good gear here. Yeah, you want to close that as soon as possible. Oh, thank God, only one for me. But yeah, you want to get it closed as much as possible. You normally get axes. You can normally get a fireman's axe from here. Or, well, not always, but it's obviously whatever it's done here. You normally get a fireman's axe and sometimes, like here, a firefighter jacket. They're really good to get because they are like practically weatherproof. They're one of the better jackets. That and a hunter's jacket are like the top tier jackets. Like it's always my go-to. They've got 24 as a spacing in it compared to like, I think one of the coats has like 20 as its highest one. Otherwise, it's like, yeah. But yeah, sometimes you get a lot in the firehouses. Sometimes you get no. But obviously, it depends if other people have been on the map and got stuff. So like now, I'm now having to... Oh, we'll do that every so often. So like now, I'm having to work out like where to go. Because I know there's an army bit around here. But obviously, there's a lot of there's a lot of firefighters out there. Zombie firefighters. And I do not have the capacity to kill them all. I won't survive for a start. Though my health has actually gone up, which is good. But yeah, I'm trying to get his attention. Oh no, I'm just gonna have to kick his ass. Kick his ass, you ass. But yeah, I think they're mainly going to drop like helmets and stuff. Sometimes they drop the good things. Oh, someone saw me. Run back. Yeah, you can kind of hide yourself. You can smack through. Most of the time, if you stood by a door like that, you can smack through it and kill the person. It will damage your bat a little bit or whatever, because they're not meant to be doing that. Well, they're not meant to hit the door or whatever and be okay. Right, I could have picked a firefighter helmet up then, but I'm not going to. Okay, I don't know why. For some reason, I think I didn't actually pick up. I don't know why I didn't put my sickle in my hand. Lord knows. I think I just accidentally took it off instead of it on. Thought I could get around that way, but then I realised I can't. So here is like a little army base. Well, it's not little, but there's a made up army base and a medical centre. So I'm just going to see if I can get stuff from there. It is quite heavy with the zombies, so you do have to be a little bit prepared to kill. So I'm just looking through the buses. Oh, food. I'm being prepared by jumping up on a car instead. So here's a couple of the zombies. Oh, it would help if I reloaded my gun. Right, 1 zombie gone. 2 zombie gone. 3 zombie didn't go. Nah, he was way too far away, and I've only got a MK2, so that ain't gonna happen. But yeah, I'm probably not at the best position gun-wise at all. Literally got like 1 gun. That's good. Not even good. It's just a gun. And I've got a bat and a sickle. I'm not really armed up to the teeth or anything. Don't want them bullets. There's no point of carrying tons of bullets at the moment. I literally carry the main couple of bullets that you get. The 380? I think they're 380s. And .22 is what I need for this gun. And 9x9 is what I'll carry, because they pretty much go to the guns that I like. Just take a little while to get used to like all of the bullets and everything for the guns, because there's several guns that are very similar, but they carry different bullets. Oh god, my health is going down. He's noticed me. Oh god. I'm trying to find somewhere I can jump up onto, but it turns out there's none here. I'm just going to have to kick his ass. Or is he kicking my ass? I do defend myself slightly. It's just I'm not the best at defending. Right, so took them bullets. Absolutely not. Normally, in these little yellow bits, there's some bits medical-wise, but they don't seem to want to help me. I'm just feeding myself and drinking. Sometimes that takes your health up. Don't know where the hell she just came from. She absolutely spanks my arse, because the fact that I don't even know where she came from, but she obviously was in there. But it's weird because I circled round, didn't I, just before, and she went there. So I've just given up on eating. Don't need them bullets. Oh, I'll take the medical. Definitely take that. Them blue tablets are codeine tablets. So you take them for when you've hurt yourself. You have so many tablets. There's chlorine tablets. They purify your water, and if you put them into your bottles, they purify it and make you not sick. I don't know what else they're for, because I don't use them that often, in all fairness. There's charcoal tablets. They are I think they're to stop poisoning, because if you eat poisonous animals, because on this level some of the animals are poisoned because of the volcano or something like that. I don't know. I don't tend to venture in too far into the land, because I always get mullered by wolves. But yeah, charcoal helps you if you get if you can't stop being sick. That helps you. And then you've got what are they called? There's when I find them, I'll say the name. I want to say like Tetra something. but they're basically for when you get a cold, when you get the flu, you take them ones. So you got the IV bags there. The IV bags go towards blood bags that you can create, so you can take your blood if you're in a good position too. You can take your blood, and then obviously you can store it and then do an IV to yourself if you lose loads of blood. That can be quite handy when you're on solo actually, but you just have to make sure that you've got enough stacked up to be able to do it. Obviously at the moment I don't, so I can't really do that. You also have a blood sharing kit that, well, it tells you your blood type, so that's quite handy. Oh, I've just got, I think, a morphine pen or something. There's a yellow and a red pen. One's morphine, one's something, I can't remember what else. I can't remember what the yellow one is, but we do use it in a bit because I can't really. Again, I nearly die. We all know that's going to happen. Right, so here I am just running off. I do actually leave the map in a second. It will change to daytime because I had to get off just to deal with my toddler, as she was poorly, bless her. She's had a horrible sickness bug at preschool, so she was napping at one point, and then I've had to kind of leave to deal with it and come back another time. So here's me getting ready and go. And this is me back again. As you can see, I've not done anything different. It's now snowing and it's daytime, so it's a lot easier for you guys now to see the game. I am actually going to go back into the army base. I don't know why I'm crazy enough to do it, but sometimes your gear changes and it's handy to do it. This time around, for some reason, there's not as many zombies around, which is handy for me because it just means I can kind of get in and out. And I find a few bits as well that I need. So it is handy. See, now you guys can see this in the daytime instead. So we're just at the dock and it's just doing this. These were the bits I couldn't get to last time, purely because there was just so many zombies, etc. See if you sneaky, stabby, stabby, jabby. There you go. Took them out, but obviously them two were there anyway. But at least it did it. Somehow, even though I'm sat here, they start hitting me through the wall at the back. I don't know how. Yeah, he got me through the back. I don't know how. That must be a slight glitchy wall. So just ignore that because that actually wasn't my fault for once. Once in my life, I wasn't just being rubbish. I'm not the world's greatest gamer whatsoever, but I think I'm capable of not dying all the time. Right, so I've dropped my heat pack because that's now done with. It's only warm, but there's no point of wasting 2 spaces to have it. Codeine myself up because obviously the more, well, they're going to run out soon because they're not going to last long, are they? But if I do that, obviously my health goes up. I am cold now because I've been out for absolutely ages and it's obviously snowing too. Let's have a little look and see what else there's around. I don't know if there'll be much, but obviously it is what it is. Oh, combat knife. I'll take that. I took the shovel as well and put it on my bag. I might as well take the shovel on my bag. It's just an extra little thing. They have changed the bag around actually. You now can attach either a shovel or a proper fishing rod you can attach to it, or I think I want to say an axe. Or along them lines you can now attach to your bag, which is pretty cool because it kind of, I think it was annoying because sometimes you can't fit a massive axe or whatever into your bag, but if you've got 2 weapons taking up your back, taking up your top spaces, then you're not really going to be able to do it, are you? Oh, zombie's seen me. Let's see. His half-naked ass. There you go, he's dropped nothing. Is there anything good here? No. I'm not going to go that way, because obviously I can see the trail of nurses there. I'm going to have to kick these guys' bums, because I don't have a choice. It's being strategic about it, as I'm lacking ammo for sure. So that nurse has seen me. You see, when my character on that main screen, you see my character start to crunch a little bit. It's because I'm getting too cold. My health is lowering because obviously the more cold you get, the more the health lowers. Which is a pain in the ass. Oh, that was a headshot then, and it didn't count because he had a helmet on, which is a pain. So I've trapped a couple in there, and then I've already gone to him. I've just got a route around. I don't know why I kept my gun out at this point, because I know for a fact I'm one of these people that's not very good at like gunning and shooting down. Oh, ran out of bullets. Great. Yeah. Look at my health. Oh god. What a literal epic fail. So I haven't actually bled, which is weird. He's just battered the crap out of me and bruised me and hurt me. So when it says that like leg with I don't even know what it is actually, like a couple of like lines coming out of it, it means that you've got an injury but you're not bleeding. So unfortunately, sometimes you can break your legs in this. I think you can break your arm. I don't 100% know, but I definitely know you can break your legs because I've done that before, jumping off something, and you have to make yourself a stint and do all of that. That's not fun. So I advise don't ever jump from somewhere too high on this because you will get hurt. Oh god, yeah, look at my health. So I've taken all that I can because I've not actually got anything for the ivy that I can give to myself. Yeah. Ooh, 9x9 bullets. I'll take them. I don't think there's a lot around here now, in all fairness. God, my health is so shoddy though. I'm going to have to find somewhere to make fire soon. And kind of get myself going more. Because my health is not going to go up too much otherwise. Or I probably just casually go around everywhere and die. Actually, I don't die on... well, spoiler alert. I don't die on this round. I just very near die constantly. Which is a pain in the ass. But it is what it is. Right, he's not going to go away until I kick his bum, but he's not. Opinion. Sometimes you get stuff dropping in here that's handy. I do tend to close the doors quite nicely for other players, because I always think if other players were on here, I'd want them to have exactly exactly how I would want to play in. My character is now moving a lot slower. You can see she's like hobbling / like just waddling around. Oh god. I forgot. I stupidly here use the gun that doesn't have a silencer on it. When you use a gun that doesn't have a silencer on it, it brings all the boys to the yard, to say the least. Definitely not the best. And I'm trying not to waste my bullets because of the fact that I have limited bullets. Yes, fair enough, it clears out the zombies from the area, but there's zombies that I wouldn't have even interacted with. And I now have a cold. So I'm slightly hungry because I'm on yellow. I'm cold. I have only a quarter of my blood, so which is lowering. And I now have a cold that I've got to try and shift somehow. This is going to be fun. Will I survive? Who knows? Who knows? Well, you do, because I've just told you I didn't die in this. Well, I haven't died yet, but that's not saying anything, because I've got 20 more minutes of video. 20? Yeah, 20 more minutes of video. But that doesn't say that I'm in really bad position for when I go back on again and start another video. Maybe I shouldn't spoiler alert myself. Alright, a couple of drinks on these guys. And then nothing else. This area is quite an industrial area. There's absolute faff all around here. but then you also kind of have to run around it because I'm not running through that like quarry, I want to say it is. I do need to find bits of my character. As you can see the bar now, the bar has lessened than last time. So it has gone quite down because I'm carrying more. I'm now sneezing. When you sneeze, they can hear you. So you're more prone to being found by the zombies. Hopefully, my cold goes sooner rather than later. You are more prone to getting colds on this server. It is just, they basically punish you for not setting fires and warming yourself up. Sometimes you will find you have to set a fire for like 10 minutes just to warm your character up. Otherwise, you will get cold. Right, so I'm just having a little look around everywhere here. And then I will go up to somewhere to make a fire / sort myself out. So I definitely need to. Right, that's a better jacket than I've got. My other jacket is damaged. So I'm going to change over to this firefighter jacket, which is pristine. That will help me a little bit with my temperature. Because when your jackets and stuff are damaged, it means that you're instantly colder as well. Right. Me trying to work out how the hell to get out of here. I don't particularly want to go near any form of zombie at the moment. I'm trying to keep away. Just while my health is having to rebuild, and I've got, obviously, the snezzers. Oh, bless me. Yeah, my character is not looking good on that main menu bit. And I'm running well slow. I've got it on 2 speed, and that's how quick she's running now. You bitch how quick she's running in actual normal speed. Not at all quick. I don't know why I go in this little area. I know there's never anything in there. But I think I'm just trying to avoid zombies. So here is me collecting some bark, because as soon as I get up to the houses up there, I am going to quickly set a fire and get myself warmed up a bit, as that's as much as I can do at the moment to get rid of my cold, because I don't have any tablets. I'm literally trying to avoid the zombies. I'm well out of breath. Bless my character. She's not doing too well, is she? Not one bit. I can't do a fire in that house, so you have to. There's certain houses as well that you have to find. So, oh, she's definitely going to attract attention if I'm not careful. Right, yeah, I'm going to do a fire in here. Yeah, she looks a little bit dishevelled, but it's all good. I'll survive. I'll pull through it. There's a lot of trials and tribulations that will happen. Oh, I'm going to reload all my guns while I'm thinking, while I'm waiting. Kind of use up my time wisely. So I've got 2 IV bags. I actually, ideally, in the next couple of, well, in the next go, because I don't think I'll find a medical place anytime soon. I need to find medical facilities and hope that there is some liquid, what do they call it? Saline. That's it, saline. I need to find saline so that I can get myself better as well. As when you put the kits together, it then takes up less space, which is handy. What am I doing? Still sorting bullets. Oh, I'm just Put my bag out. I like having all my stuff in the same spot. Call me OCD, call me anal. It's just what I do. The joys of having a neuro brain is that you just like your stuff in a certain order. We all do, don't we? We all do. So here's me eating. Let's put my food up. Because basically, if you keep all of yourself in the white, it's your best chance of surviving. As soon as you've got one in the yellow, you're going to start struggling. You're more likely to get a cold or get poorly of some kind. You can't... Never overeat either. Once your stomach's full, don't overeat because they will sick it out. Just there's little advices that there is. Don't ever eat human meat because you will go psychotic and you will die. That's inevitable. Like there is no way around that. You will die. What else is there? I can't actually think of anything else. I think there's another type of medicine in this one, but that again is for when you go further up the rock, not the rock, but into the volcano-y kind of area. I think you can get like poisoning from that. So because of that, they've got like special tablets for you to use as well. Right, so I feel like I'm in a little bit better shape, but not massively. I've still got my cold, but hopefully that will shift at some point. Hopefully. At some point soon. She's not going to leave me alone, is she? Right. Going to first person to kill her. Dun 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 dun. Me checking the hats. You're best off just flicking through and checking which one's the best for you. I'll just go for whatever comes up. I'm not bothered. I'm not styled. I don't care about. Some people on this will like only wear certain stuff because it's stylish, but not for me. Right, so I have just found a hook. There you go. So the hook you do need to have a a fish on that, but at least it's not a wooden one. That wooden one would have lasted only a couple of times, and then I would have had to replace it. So it does help, right? Using the greenhouse again to help. She's a really noisy one. I always find that she sounds like she's a couple of zombies when she's not. She's just literally one zombie. But she sounds like she's about 3 or 4. Very noisy. Oh, more bullets. That's what I need. I need that for my thingy. From my magazine. Always make sure that you update your bullets as well as you go, because otherwise you might end up getting to a stage where you're like, oh god, I didn't fill it up, and then obviously you then have to kind of juggle or jump on a car if it's zombies. If it's a person, then yeah, bye bye. You ain't surviving. Yeah, so that's that bit done. My character's moaning and groaning a little bit because she's still poorly. And obviously, because she's full of cold and she lost a bit of blood, she is a bit moany and groany. And obviously, I keep making a run like this, which knackers her. Bless her. Run, run, run. Bless me. Yeah. Sometimes these roads take long. I don't know why I look back so much. I think I get paranoid that I'm going to get hit by a car. Just purely out of, like, habit. Because that's what I do as a person. Even though I'm literally on a PVE server. And no one's allowed to kill you. I just have this paranoidness that someone's going to hit me with their car. And they'd be like, oh god. So I tend to try not to go on the road too much. And stay, like, to the side. I also always feel like when I go across the train tracks as well, that a train's going to appear out of nowhere and hit me. But obviously trains don't move in this. And it's just me being silly. I watch too many programs. Too many series where it happens. If you've ever seen Handmaid's Tale, you'll know exactly what train happens there. That was a shocking moment in that series. Well, that series was just good anyway. Still got to watch the last series of the series though. Oh, here you go. So this is the thing I was on about. So that I've just added that to my fishing hook. That was the jig I was on about, that you don't have to have a worm now, so I don't have to dig up worms, which is massively handy. Just set off one of them. Oh well, let's get her gone. They do chase you for ages as well, so even if like I was running then, she'd still chase me and chase me. Unless you go into the tree lines and try and lose them, you're pretty much stuck with them. Not 100% where I am on the map at the moment. I know I do find the map soon, and that obviously helps be able to know where you are. But at the moment, it's just kind of a free-for-all. I'm a bit like, don't want another fight. I forget to close the door on time. Well, don't get to close the door on time. I am literally on, like, try not to have a fight with a zombie time. Because if I have a fight with a zombie, I'm pretty much going to die. If I have too many fights. Here's me I'm just looking at my stuff to see if I needed to patch up anything. Where multivitamins are very, very handy in this. That will actually help get rid of my cold. So multivitamins are like your helper. If you when right at the start you find some multivitamins, just take them straight away, because they will actually help you not get a cold as quick. Unfortunately, it's just one of them things that will happen. It's inevitable on this game. You're pretty much destined to have a cold. More multivitamins. Shove them together. Because you can combine items, like you saw before with matches. I combined them. And in this one I've also combined more tape. You can't combine tape, which is a pain in the ass, but oh well. I do need to keep an eye on how much duct tape I grab, because I have a really bad habit of hoarding the duct tape for no reason, and I don't actually need it. Oh god. Why do I do this to myself? And over nothing as well. That's the problem. They never give me anything juicy. If they gave me something juicy, I'd be like, okay, fair enough. Right, so that was a map just there, and I have actually grabbed the map. You didn't see that I'd grabbed the map, but I have. So, right, put multivitamins all together. Let's see where I am on the map. I am not even going to try and pronounce the names for places on here. I'm absolutely awful at pronouncing them. I'm not even going to try and pronounce them, because I will get them incorrect, and I don't want to be like, I don't want to get in anyone's bad books. I'd rather just not pronounce anything and just say I'm at the top of the coast, because that's where I am. Yeah. I don't play the game enough to actually like full on learn kind of where places are on this. And again, I don't want to say it incorrectly and someone get wound up. Right. What electrical tape and stuff things I need. That was a glass bottle of water then. We're not going to take it, but that was the glass bottle. It don't think the glass bottles ever come with anything in. I think 9 out of 10 times, 9.5 out of 10 times. I don't think I've ever had it with anything in. But they're good for obviously going to fill. I don't know if it lasts long as plastic ones. I don't actually know, because most of the servers I play don't have absolutely knackered items to begin with. But this one's obviously quite a vanilla server, and quite they want you to have the rundown things. Hence my multivitamins looking battered as out. Right, so I'm just sorting myself out at the moment, gun-wise, because now I've got actual more bullets. At least I'm a bit more prepared for scraps with zombies. The joys of playing PVE is that you don't tend to see people on here. I don't play with a mic. I have headphones. I can play with it, or obviously if my controller has it has mic in. But I tend to not play with it because there's some form of noise in my background, and I'm quite an introvert when it comes to gaming. I get shy, and I'm very much like, and I feel like I'm going to disappoint someone if I die or whatever. So I'm just like, I'll just play on my own. I can't always commit to a time as well, but I think hopefully I'll get better at actually like playing with people and doing stuff. Right, what am I doing here? I think I'm going to do some fishing. Yeah, I am. So this is my new rod. This is my actual rod. So it's a lot better. I don't have to collect worms anymore. I can just fish wherever I want. My character is back to being cold again, so I've got to be super duper careful that I don't freeze. So there's my fish. And then you just use one of your melees or whatever to cut it up. You can leave them whole and then cut them up wherever you are, but I just find it easier to do it now. But yeah, your fish definitely are a lifesaver. I would advise to like fill up on your fish and then go upwards into the mountains after you've kind of like found a good amount of like stock and everything, because I've played a couple of times where I've gone like practically into the mountain straight away and upwards and like up into the middle of the map, and it's not ended well at all. You just starve unless you get something killed. But then when you kill something, you've got to be careful it's not well, I didn't know that like if you kill a certain wolf, that if you eat it you end up poorly, and I end up really poorly and then basically dying because that. Yep. So I would advise definitely like reading up on not rules, but definitely finding out what you can and can't eat on this if you before you play. It's highly enjoyable though. As I say, it's one of them where it's like you want to survive against the cold. So it's just one of them things. Right, so I'm coming up to the last couple of minutes of gameplay. At this point, I'm going to find somewhere to obviously get my character to sit into. You're best off not just like literally loading out while you're in the middle of the street like this. I will always try and find somewhere to go to, load myself, like get yourself basically into the best shape for when you come back, to make sure obviously you've eaten, blah blah blah. I tend to do that. So hopefully I find somewhere soon, because I am quite in the middle of nowhere on this map. Oh yeah, I'm near the, so this is like a little kind of pub in a second. I finish off in here. And that's where my next video will start from here, and I will see if I can. Only I could walk into a pole. But yeah, see how I survive for the next game. I'm just playing like a little bit at a time and just chilling with it. As I say, I'm not like into the whole like rushing and playing and doing all of that. I just play for the fun. I'm not into, as I say, like PvP, like, I don't mind it, but when I only get a certain amount of time to game, then I tend to just go on the non-conflict ones just to get something done, / feel like I've got something done. Like on this one, I might actually make a base and everything. It's been a long time since I've made a base on this game. Very long time. Right, so I'm done for today. So I'm coming off this server and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.